Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually on my way to pick up a special guest. He will be staying with us in our little trailer. I am so excited for you guys to meet him. There he is.
Hey, are you Wesley from Wesley's World?
Who is that?
Uncle Fred.
Uncle Fred.
There they are.
Hey everyone, this is my special guest. This is my brother Brad. He just flew in today from Utah and he is going to be spending the week with us here in our tiny home. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. I watch her videos and I follow, her life living in this tiny home, and it's really an interesting way to live.
So I kind of wanted to do an interview when he got here and an interview before he leaves. I wanted to get his expectations of what it's going to be like to be living in this tiny home for a week. So, what is one thing that you're nervous about?
I guess living in such a small space, being a guest, I snore. So I guess I'm a little worried that I'll keep everyone awake.
That's legitimate.
So I'm expecting to probably be sleeping outside after the first night. I'll be voted.
Pop a tent out.
I'll be voted off the island.
I mean, my kids don't sleep through the night sometimes, so.
They're gonna think there's a bear visiting.
What do you envision? Like when you were coming here, were you envisioning things to be a certain way?
Yeah, so I just picture, like folding out the kitchen table or whatever and sleeping on that. And so I just imagined being in the way, I guess, is how I imagine it, that I'll be a burden.
Okay.
And so I was kind of curious on how it was going to work with me staying here with you for a week, if I was just going to be
in the way?
In the middle of everything.
Is there anything that you were excited about?
I mean, it's a change. I could have came out and, rented a hotel or, went and stayed somewhere else, but I think it's an adventure to be able to stay in a tiny house. I've never lived in a trailer like this before, so it's going to be an experience I'm looking forward to.
Awesome. What do you imagine eating meals is like?
I just picture, now that I see your setup here, I see this outside living space, I can see, probably a lot of barbecues or bringing your food outside. That's the nice thing about here compared to Utah, where I just came from, is the weather's really nice here. So it opens up this extra living space where in Utah we kind of have to stay inside already. Like?
Yes, that's the time outside. How do you expect showering will be?
Oh, I guess I didn't think of that. My guess is probably very quick showers. They're probably very limited water. Does the water run out on you?
The water or the heated water?
Yeah.
It just shuts off.
Soap. Yeah. Does it have a small water heater? Does the hot water run out fast?
Yes, you'll find out.
Okay. Guess I'll let you know at the end of the week. What about, so do you guys do all the cooking inside? I guess I'm having a hard time. I guess there's a kitchen, so that's kind of...
There's a full kitchen, yeah, so we'll grill. I like to cook for the most part, so I do a lot of the cooking inside. I mean, a family of 4 with 2 young kids, I don't have to usually cook a whole lot.
Oh, the one thing that I'm interested to see is your refrigerator. I can imagine having a small refrigerator really limits your food storage.
Yeah, we get creative with food storage for sure. I'm excited to redo this interview after a week and kind of see how your mind has shifted, see if this is a lifestyle that you could possibly take on, or if it's more of a burden, or let's see how it goes. I'm excited.
Guess there's only one way to find out, huh?
Comment down below if you have any specific questions and what you expect trailer life to be like. I'm curious to know, and we will redo this interview at the end of the week.
So we'll see you on the next one.
Hey guys, so here we are again. We actually just did our road trip to Utah and we are already in Utah. We got so busy packing and getting ready for our trip that we didn't have time to do the interview. So here we are. You were in a trailer for a week with us.
I survived.
Survived the trip.
It was a great time. It was really good spending time with family, and it was definitely an experience living in such a small quarters. Yeah, a lot that I didn't realize beforehand going into it.
Awesome. I'm glad you had a good time though. Got to peek into our life. So I know you were making notes all week. What are a few of the things that you noticed?
Well, yeah, it's not a lot of space. So I did feel like I was invading your space in a sense when I was inside the trailer, but the really nice thing about your setup is your outside living, your patio, you've got a couple couches. Except for one night, I ended up setting up a tent outside. And
that helped a lot.
That did. For me, I realized, I'm a very private, kept to myself. I like my personal space, my own time. That was kind of an escape, a getaway that I was grateful to have in such a small space, so I didn't feel like I was, interrupting all your family time by being around constantly.
Right, gave you some time to get away from the kids a little bit.
That too. One night when I was cleaning the kitchen table and just moving stuff from the table over to the sink, the counter space filled up so quickly that all of a sudden I had nowhere to set stuff. You had to start getting creative, and what I realized with this that would be a skill that I would personally have to develop is just being way more organized than I am, and coming up with systems like you have. Everything has a place and you're very good at that, so if something does get messy, you just put it back in its place.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily have that organizational skills at this point.
I've definitely had to become a minimalist where I just have to get rid of things that we're not using on a daily basis. It's a skill, I guess, to become very aware of what you're using.
Oh, definitely a skill. The bathroom, I felt really claustrophobic. I'm not really a big guy. I'm 5'9", around 195, 200 pounds. So I could only imagine, a average size guy, like 5'11" or 6 foot, being in that small space. Like taking a shower, I felt like, shaving. When I shaved one time while I was there, and I just messed up the whole sink and just felt like my elbows were gonna break stuff, and there was shaving cream all over, and quite an adventure just shaving. I felt like if I brought my bag inside to get something, and I literally felt like if I pulled one item out, the trailer was a mess and stuff was spread out everywhere. If it wasn't my sister and her family, say it was like someone else that I was visiting, I think I would have felt way more uncomfortable. Yeah, like taking a number 2, because you can, from room to room, from one side to the trailer, you can hear everything. You can hear, conversations. You can be talking in your normal voice to someone in the other room with doors closed, and it's just kind of like a little muffled.
Sometimes we can hear the neighbors.
Yeah, you can hear the neighbors actually really
that's funny.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I kind of felt like I was cleaning the whole time.
Yeah.
Constantly cleaning. Because I feel like I get comments all the time, like, oh, you're in a small space, so it must be easy to clean. And I'm like, yes, it's easier to clean, but I feel like it's more of a constant cleaning. Because like you said, you set something down and you just get all this stuff. I've just learned to just throw it away if it's not super important, or I take a picture of it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's a good skill to have, to be able to live like you guys are. And I didn't realize what a skill it was until this week. And yeah, I need some practice.
Although we did talk about it, me and my husband have been doing this for 4 years, and we started with just him and I. Then we added our second kid, or then we added our first kid, and then we added our second kid. So it's been just something that's happened over time. We didn't just move into a trailer with all 4 of us overnight. So we were talking, we think that Brad could do it if he started out just himself, or even just him and maybe a spouse someday. But I don't know, I guess it's not for everybody.
Yeah, I really enjoy the idea of it. I would definitely need to, develop some organizational skills and be really more structured than I currently am.
Hey, you can just follow my channel. I go over organization tips.
Boom, see? Oh, I'm subscribed.
Woo.
What else was there? Oh, let's see. I was only walked in on the bathroom once.
Wesley.
By Wesley, yes.
Yeah, as a mom, I never get alone time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like non-existent.
They have they have their RV, and then they also have a trailer, which is like her husband's
Man cave.
man cave, yeah.
Garage area.
And I really ended up spending quite a bit of time out there. I mean, it was nice. So, she was with the kids. She doesn't really have that luxury of just sneaking off, and Travis was at work, so I had times when I like to meditate, daily if possible, and I had some videos that I needed to shoot, an interview I needed to do, so I found myself more often than I would have thought just hanging out in the trailer in the back, just kind of on my own for a little while, debriefing,
I know, and you're around constant noise, and I mean, my son, he's 4, so a 4-year-old is just constantly being a 4-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, our goal is to get, we'd love to stay in the trailer and just get our own property.
Yep. The spot is temporary, but so living in a small space, that could be long term. You guys have figured it out.
Yep, we got 'em pretty good.
But good week, fun week.
But all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in living in a small space, these are some of the realities of it. If you have any questions, comment down below. And please like this video. And subscribe to my channel, My Textured Family. And feel free to go check out Brad's channel, Vital Brad. And go subscribe to his channel. All right. Well, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
One love.